Hey
About your drink or something?
everyone. Oh my god, interruption here. Welcome to the Bronze Grade Podcast where we talk about anything gaming related. This week I have Lawrence and Jackie on, so that's pretty cool. How are you guys today?
Lawrence first.
Good.
He had an exciting week of not needing to work. Tell us about your holiday.
I didn't have a holiday. I don't know what you're talking about.
You stay at home to work. That's a holiday every single day. If you're staying at home to work, you can game, which means that's a holiday every day.
I
If
also
you
don't
if you go to
work at home
work
every
whenever
day.
you want and leave whenever you want, that's not called work.
Yeah, that's your schedule.
No, man. I do hard work.
No, you don't.
hmm
Yeah.
You don't
So
do
how'd your
anything.
holiday go, Lawrence?
I didn't have a holiday. I don't know what you're talking about.
How much gaming did you get in for the 5 days that you were working at home for?
I'm so confused why we're talking about this. I didn't have a holiday. Like, just because you had people visit you during March break doesn't mean I have a holiday.
I worked through it. I worked through people visiting me.
Yeah, I'm so confused about what's going on right now.
I'm a hard worker.
Jackie just wants to
Uh-huh.
prove to everyone that he works super hard, even though he goes in whenever
Yeah.
he wants, leaves whenever he wants, takes breaks whenever he wants. Then he writes on his timesheet, "I worked 12 hours today."
I don't need to write a
Yeah,
timesheet.
Jackie-
It's just assumed
Yeah,
that I
exactly.
worked
You
12
you
hours.
expect Jackie to fill in the timesheet? Money just appears in his bank that he never has to check anyway.
You know,
Because he's like,
fucking some
whatever.
bougie ass shit right there.
No, because
Money? Holy shit! Where did this come from? Oh my god!
It's a small amount that I can't even keep track of. Doesn't make a difference for me. Therefore, I
So,
don't
It doesn't
so,
even make a
so,
it's
difference.
small.
to me.
No.
what's your graphics card again, Jackie? What's your graphics card again?
Intel onboard graphics card.
Oh, okay. What,
Oh,
how-
yeah, that's how you play all the ray tracing you need for.
No, it can't do. No. I think the onboard ones can literally do ray tracing.
No, they can't.
I'm gonna search for it right now.
Jackie, prove it to us.
No.
Jackie, what? How many
You
games
can't
did you
because
switch
you've never
over?
used your onboard.
How many games did you switch over to the Switch 2? How many games again?
Every single one that had an update.
Oh, every single one. Oh my god! Look at this.
No.
motherfucker.
I'm doing that because that Okay, my reasoning for doing that is wait, hold on.
It's because I have tons of fucking money. That's
What?
the reasoning.
Oh man, I thought there was a fly on my desk, but it was something else. Okay, no,
Jackie,
Yeah.
just so you know, a fly literally like landed on my light right here, right before you started talking, asking about my week. Because I was looking at it, I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
yeah, no, I'm looking at my desk. I was
I've
like,
not
what the
seen a
hell
fly
is
for
that?
months.
Anyways, so no. The reason why I updated all my Switch games, and I think everybody should update their Switch games because it actually it saves you more money to do that.
The long pause.
I'm gonna leave in this whole like blank pause.
Yeah, you
No,
can't
it
see right now,
saves
but
you
I'm
more-
looking at Jackie with the slit eyes, and I just don't understand what he's talking about.
No, the reason why it saves you more money is because it's cheaper to upgrade than to buy a full Switch 2 version of it. So it's cheaper to do that. And because you're playing it on a Switch 2, you get better value for playing a Switch 2 updated game on a Switch 2 versus playing a Switch 1, which is bad value. So I'm getting good value at a low price, which saves me money.
Okay, so hear me out.
Yeah.
Who asked you to?
No, because I thought it was good value. And
But
I
you
recommend
don't
it to
need
everybody.
to.
no, but then if I don't need to, then I'm getting ripped off because I'm playing a Switch 1 game that's not Switch 2 compatible.
Or you just
Jackie, how many
leave
of
the
those
Switch
games are you actually playing enough to worth the upgrade?
Exactly.
No, like I'll eventually get to them and
No,
play
you
it a
won't.
little bit.
No. Yeah, look.
To make it worth like the $10 upgrade for each game.
Okay. I finally downloaded Mario Kart 2 on my Switch. It's fun.
2?
Yeah.
The new one, you mean?
Yeah. The new one. The new one that I got for free.
Okay. Yes.
yeah, it's good. It's a good game.
Yeah, like I think by and large people think it's fine.
Yeah.
The biggest problem I heard is that the new stuff they put into it isn't as groundbreaking as they
No,
want
it's
it to.
not. It's like it's the same as
yeah,
it is, but the graphical improvement is good.
yeah.
Yeah. Like, yeah.
I think the main problem is that 7 had so much DLC tracks with
Yeah.
it,
Yeah.
or like the
I mean,
previous one. I
7
don't
was
remember what
great, but
the
like
number is.
the new one
Yeah,
is also good. Yeah. Yeah.
so
And then
yeah.
wait, did I have a chance to talk about Pocopia?
Well, you interrupted
Uh,
my entire intro, so I haven't really said
Oh,
anything.
wait,
Honestly.
what was your wait, what was
So
your
this
intro on
motherfucker
again?
just starts
No,
talking
hold
about,
on. No,
if
we
you
were
work from
talking.
home, you don't do any work.
You don't. You don't. Lawrence never had to work a day in his life. Lucky son of a bitch.
You're talking. You're you're on a pod talking to gamers that probably spent like a whole past like 5 years mostly working from home.
So,
I think you need to stop being.
oh my god! You know what I discovered
ridiculous.
today? I didn't know Staples could do Amazon returns. Is that the same where you guys are? That's crazy. It's so convenient now.
I almost feel like Jackie's never talked to either of us ever before.
It's so convenient.
No, this is the first time we're meeting. Honestly, I don't know.
Because you
I don't know.
I mean, like, yeah, I didn't know Staples could do a return. It is so convenient because I live so close to a Staples.
I feel like
great.
this past 10 minutes, it's like Jackie like squarely targeting both of us.
About the fucking dox this motherfucker here. Honestly.
But like, it's so true. It's so convenient. Like, I never knew like we could do Amazon package returns. Yeah, yeah. I always took it to like a Whole Foods, but then like today, because I refunded my damn kettle that I actually didn't need. I took it to Staples. Yeah, it was so easy. I just dropped it off the counter.
Wow.
Yep. It was so close.
Oh, imagine that.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Oh my goodness. Imagine that. Dropping it off.
They had a parking. There was no lineup. It was like so much better than Whole Foods. Whole Foods always has like a damn like lineup. And the people never want to do the stuff.
Insane, imagine.
And the people never want to do it for you. But like, I bought the Staples, the person was happy to take my refund. There was no wait time. It was great. I'm gonna return shit from that I get from Amazon from Staples from now on. So easy. 10 out of 10.
I am debating how much of this I should cut or should I leave all this.
Let's go back to how Lawrence is lazy and never needs to work.
Jason, please. So last week, when Jackie was away, if you remember,
I was here in spirit.
We were talking about DLSS 5. Obviously, yes. Me and Lawrence
the best thing ever.
This motherfucker, man, honestly. Is this how you talk to people in real life? You just talk over them every 2 seconds? Oh, hey, Chuck. Hey, man, what's going on? Like, oh, fuck, man. God damn. Can't wait to jump on the AI slop train or something. You just want to tell us how much you love AI.
Yeah.
AI slop.
Finish your
as
statement.
I was saying, we, as in me and Lawrence, pretty much agreed that it wasn't like the prettiest thing. I mean, like, realistically, like, down to its core, yeah, it looks, I won't say better, but it's more crisp, right? You have better lighting because it's, done by AI and whatever. But at the end of the day, it legitimately just looks like AI slop. It's a filter put on the entire video game, kind of like those beauty filters. And then, it's there. It's generative AI. It doesn't matter what you say. It's literally generative AI, right? And obviously, because Jackie wasn't here, he didn't get a chance to voice the opinion that he wants to voice. But what are your actual thoughts on it?
I think it's a positive advancement in gaming, in high tech gaming, in graphics card, abilities. Right? You're taking something to make it look more real. How's that not a good thing?
But it doesn't look real. This is the issue
No,
people are
dude, no, it
having.
looks like photorealistic. How does it not look real?
Jackie, you think both images look the same?
What do you mean both images look the same?
No. What Dixon's trying to say is that
Huh?
Jackie looks at the two comparison image,
Huh?
and one just looks like it has better lighting than the other one, without any other changes.
No,
Right?
it looks good. The DLSS 5 looks good. Imagine it's no. It's like it just takes the face of like it just takes the dull face with no details and it adds human like qualities back to the face.
It doesn't. It puts AI slop into it to make you. It doesn't even. It's not even the same person. You look at
No, but
Grace and RE9. It doesn't look like the same person. It looks like
It
some like
does? How does
fucking
it?
weird white lady.
No, it looks the same to me, kind of.
I knew it. I knew Jackie's blind.
No, it looks like it looks like a better version to me, actually.
It does not look better.
Look.
Oh,
Look,
it looks better.
I do think the DLSS version does look quote unquote a little bit more realistic, but the problem is that the artists that like the character creation process, right? They make the character a certain way.
Yeah.
My worry is that when you go through the DLSS filter, it's going to change the way it looks, and it's not like what is intended to look. That is really the main concern. And like not everything needs to have that realistic quote unquote look, right? There's also the Harry Potter one. I don't know if you've seen, but that guy just got aged up basically.
No,
Mhm.
no, I've
Like,
seen that one,
before
but
and
like
after.
it's like well, so did he say something that they're like the actual creators can control the amount that or can control the direction or the intention of the changes?
It was already disproven.
So
No, that's
well,
what Jensen
I mean, like
Huang
even
said.
if that's even it, yeah,
Yeah, I totally believe him.
especially not believable.
Well, how is that not believable? He's the guy that like
Sales pitch man.
Jensen
What?
can't even explain what DLSS 5 is. Like, he literally just calls it. It's not generative AI, but it's generative AI.
it's not
Like,
generative AI. It's like it makes it better.
Generative AI. It
No,
is
it makes it
AI
better.
generating a better image superimposed on the current image. How is that
How's
not
that
generative?
no, but it makes it better though.
But the wording is still generative AI.
No, but my point is, it doesn't matter what he wants to call it or what everybody else wants to call it because it makes it look
No,
more
it matters
photoreal.
because Jensen is trying
Uh-huh.
to say it is not generative AI and it's neural rendering, which is not fucking neural rendering. It is
But he
generative
also,
AI.
no, but he also said that it's controlled by the creator's intentions, though.
And developers have already proven that it does not. They don't have control over it, really. Until, I mean, again, this is like the early beginnings of DLSS 5. It's not,
Mm-mm.
what did you say? It's end of the year or something, Lawrence? I forgot what.
Yeah,
I
end of
think
the
so. I
year.
think so.
Yeah, I mean, look at
They're aiming
it.
for release.
Anything can change beyond this time, but as its current state, as what Jensen and NVIDIA has pushed out, you can't really control what is going on. And the way that he spins it is he's saying it's some deep ass neural rendering that is like super smart. But at the end of the day, it's legit just generative AI. There's nothing more to it.
No. But having said that, though, it's 100% up to the user whether or not they want to use DLSS 5. Right? You just go to the graphical settings and just go back to DLSS 4.
No, that yeah, but the thing is
Yeah.
like, why bother making DLSS 5 if you're gonna make it AI slop? That is
Well,
what people are saying.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
use it.
So the thing is that this is going to be just like motion smoothing for people who have less discerning visual taste. Like it's like you're so the I guess the idea is basically you're taking the frames that's being generated from a raster, right? And then you're gonna put a filter over it, or like interpolate
Yeah.
and add qualities to it, right? So technically, what if the creator wants to improve or make it look a better certain way? You as a creator would have to train that AI to do a certain thing. How many companies do you think will do that? Like go at and put resources towards having people feed it information constantly to train it up to look better at a specific, a certain way. And I'm assuming this is not going to be available for most of the NVIDIA cards, only the 50 series. And I don't even know if even 5090 is going to be able to run it perfectly at this point. Because right now they're showing it as you need two 5090s to run it, right?
Yeah. Well,
by
no,
the
they
end of
said
the year,
they said the
by the
release
end of the
product
year?
is going to be a lot more condensed, though. Like it's going to be like
Oh,
usable.
sure, yeah, like that's ideal. But even then, like, do you think like the 5080s, 5070s, 5060s? I don't think.
Well,
I
they
don't
have.
think that's
I
gonna
think
work.
that at least the 50, 70, 80, 90 should run it because that's their flagship cards, right?
Yeah.
Isn't
You
it?
can't call them flagship. They change every like 2 years. They're just the card.
Then it's time to upgrade if you can't run DLSS 5.
I don't need DLSS 5 to have fucking AI swap. I just I just take my
Everybody
phone,
needs DLSS
put it against
5.
the screen, and then bam, I got DLSS 5. Right?
No, but like what I was saying to Dixon last time, right? Like DLSS was sort of the method they wanted to use for the lower end hardware to experience the higher end
Yes.
stuff, right?
Yeah.
Now you're putting this on the higher end hardware only. Like that kind of defeats the purpose of DLSS in the first place, I feel like.
Mm-hmm,
Well,
for sure.
no, we'll have to see like what they actually release it for, though, because nobody really knows.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
But
Yeah.
because no, because the 40 series can use DLSS 4, right?
I think so.
I
Yeah.
think they
so
released
I'm-
it for a little bit. Or released it recently or something like that.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure they're not going to restrict the DLSS 5 that much. Because
it depends. Like again,
how much
it truly depends.
Because I thought if you're using AI, it uses less resources and it frees up more resources for on your GPU. Is that correct?
I don't know the intricacies of how AI is working with the graphics card and whatnot. I think it's a conversation that I wouldn't be well versed in. But to power AI, it takes a lot, right? I mean, that's why all the RAM shortages are happening, right? You use CDance, you use like all the AI, it's draining resources. So to say like, does DLSS 5 really take less resources? I don't know. Considering they're currently powering of two 5090s, it's hard to say.
Wait, I don't understand how that even, like, from a hardware perspective, how that even works, because does the game need to be connected to the internet in order to use the AI aspect of it, or is the AI aspect of it already encoded within the game? Because it's definitely not in the video card, right?
No, I believe it's a setting in the graphics card.
It is?
Well, when they enable it, it's like a feature they added, right?
Oh, I don't know.
It's like adding on like a feature to the graphics card to be able to do
you mean like
more
through
or do less.
for like a software update or something?
Yeah, it's like when they released DLSS 4, right? Like on the 40
that's
series
right.
and stuff.
Yeah. Okay,
It's
you're right.
literally
right.
how DLSS 5 is going to work.
Yeah.
But the thing is that like it's being powered by two 5090s. That's the crazy thing, right? And if it's not going to be downgraded at all, I don't think anyone's going to run it. You know what I mean? Like
Well,
it makes
they have to make it available to the broad market in order for it to appeal, right? Otherwise,
no, for sure. And I 100% agree with that. It just I just think showing the fact that it takes two 5090s to even achieve what they're showing sets it off as like a bad kind of like advertisement. It's like, oh, look at how cool this could look. Oh, however, you need two 5090s. And like that's crazy. You know what I mean? Like even if let's say 5090s weren't as expensive as they were now, let's say they were like regular price or whatever, the fact that Nvidia barely makes them is already an annoyance for people that want to get two of them. You know what I mean?
No. 5090s have gone down in pricing a lot though,
It doesn't matter. There's none on the market.
isn't there?
There's very
Hold on,
little.
let me look.
There's not. There's not like anything that you would really. You can get like the low grade 5090s or whatever they call it. I think Nvidia has them on the website, but it's still an expensive card at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
not like you can like get away with like paying like 500, 600 or $1,000 for the card and you'd be set for the rest of your thing. Or 59s in the States, I don't know how much it is, but 59s in Canada, they're still like $5,000, $4,000. Like they're not cheap. Like they are expensive.
I don't even know I don't even remember how much mine was. Yeah.
You bought
But
it on day
anyways,
one, so. But yeah, so
I
it's
don't
not
remember.
like
Yeah.
it's not like you're getting like it's not like DLSS 5 releases tomorrow and then bam, I'm gonna go pick up another 5090, right? Yeah, I still have to find one.
You
Even if I
should.
find one, they're like expensive, right? Like
Yep.
I don't have like $5,000 to fucking
Wait,
throw at a
no. But
5090.
that aside, you don't like looking at photorealistic gaming?
Because it's not
Like,
photorealistic. That's the thing. Like
It-
if
no,
you
it-
look at
dude,
if you look at the Resident Evil 9 one,
I'm looking at it right now. It looks pretty real to me.
dude, her jawline changes. It's not even the same fucking character anymore. They literally had like changed her entire face to an entirely different face. They like adjusted her jawline. They made it a bit more like a different jawline. They like filled out her lips as a different lip. They made her nose a bit like different. Her eyes are different. Her pupils. It's like a different character. Do you know what I mean? And something like that, like what Lawrence was saying, it's if that wasn't the art direction, it kind of fucks like developers over. If they make a character to look a certain way, and then you slap on DLSS 5, and then now the character looks completely different, it's kind of like, well, why bother doing the fucking art? I'm just gonna have AI do the art for me or something like that, right? Like if you look closely, like her jawline is completely different from what her original jawline is. Her hair is still the same, even though it's colored now. She has like black highlights in her hair when she doesn't have any black highlights in her original hair. I think her shoulder and her body type changes a little bit. I don't have the full picture with me. This is what I remember. So it's different. And the other thing is too, like it doesn't just do character faces and whatever. It's also changing everything in the background. Like I think the background stuff is a bit better because it just sharpens it up, makes it a little clearer. But at the same time, what if the environment is supposed to be blurry? Now you're going to add DLSS 5 and it's going to make it super sharp and you can see behind it. That's not part of the atmosphere. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And again, I don't think it's a bad thing. I just think it needs to be more refined. Because what it is right now legitimately just looks like an AI, like Instagram filter, like a beauty filter.
Do you think if the creators could have done like a photorealistic job, it would have looked like what DLSS 5 turned out to be?
No, because there are games in the past that have done photorealistic characters and they look really, really good. And that's why people are saying, like, why do you need DLSS 5 to do that when people can do photorealistic faces? Callisto Protocol had it. Death Stranding 2, 1 and 2 is a huge example of like realistic faces. You know what I mean? You played 1 and 2. It looks great.
Yeah.
You don't need DLSS 5 for that. Right? So it just, I don't know. I don't know like what the true point of this. Well, I mean, Lawrence said it was just to have better graphics for the for graphics cards that are like on the lower end to make people, you know, be able to see better stuff. But it's just at this point, I don't know what it's supposed to be, and I don't know what Nvidia wants it to be either.
Well, no, actually, you know what? Like, I don't know. Like, maybe Lawrence is right. When this thing gets fully developed, it goes down to the lower end graphics cards and makes it a little bit better for people that don't have the hardware.
Yeah, and if
Run
that's the
things
case,
on,
that's
like,
great.
Ultra.
And yeah, if that is the actual case, that's great. Like it, but like to call it like to say that it looks much better or super photorealistic, no, I just think it just looks like a big filter.
I don't know. Like, I mean, I gotta like try it out, but like right now I have no problems with it because Apparently, I mean, it makes it look photorealistic, and it enhances the frames per second as well, though.
Frames are whatever. Like, I mean, they already have their stupid fake frames
Yeah,
garbage,
yeah.
so it's not like
No,
not
no,
like
but well, I'm
frames
just
or
saying, like
whatever.
so it increases the performance of the game, and it makes things look photorealistic. So it's doing like two things.
I just think if they're gonna make it full realistic, they shouldn't change the face of the actual character. Like, make it full realistic, but why are you changing? Why are you adding lip filler to the character? Why are you
Are they just
changing the jawline?
uh
You know what I mean? Like, it just, those kind of things just don't make sense. Like, you did not need any of that stuff, but yet they did. And it's kind of like, why? Like, why did you
well,
do that?
yeah, well, I want to try it out myself because I'm all for this. I'm all for um DLSS. I just want to try it out, see how things look, and then we'll see.
And again, it's not like it's not like it's a bad thing. Like I said, like, just in a weird spot. That's really it. Like,
Yep.
and to just really say this is like the greatest thing ever, it really isn't the greatest.
No,
thing
it's
ever.
not the
Just
greatest
looks
thing
like.
ever, but I think it's neat though to make things look photorealistic.
But like, this is the thing. I actually, that term is so bullshit. Like, it doesn't look photorealistic. It looks like
No,
AI.
for some games it looks pretty like well, I mean AI is well, okay, let's put it this way, right? If you've never let's say you've never like heard of this AI thing and you've never seen a AI generated photo before, and then you were just shown like, oh, there's this new thing called the DLSS 5 that can help upgrade your gaming characters into this full photorealistic form. Then when people look at it, they're not going to automatically think, oh, this is AI slop. This is software or hardware that's making the game look photorealistic. Like I think, if you don't think about how AI stuff is supposed to look, and if it's your first time just looking at it, I think that would be more impressive. But because I guess the general public has already seen a lot of fake AI stuff, and that's how it looks like, that people just have a more negative sentiment to it.
It has a negative sentiment because, again, this is, I feel this is partially how NVIDIA and Jensen like phrased it. If they just came out saying it is what it is, like, and not trying to put on these fancy terminology to it, I think people would be less annoyed at like what this is. Like, you're telling me this is neural rendering? This is not neural rendering. Like, it just like, it's just like literally you rendering it with AI and making it look prettier. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
I
yeah.
think that has like a big part to it. Personally, I could care less. Like, it's half the time
Hey,
you're not
I'm excited.
gonna see it.
I'm excited.
Like, you're not even gonna notice the graphics, and you're just gonna be playing the game. So for me, it's kind of like, it doesn't matter if it's there, it's there. If it's not there, it's not there. Like, I barely even use any of like the FPS enhancement stuff, anyways. It's just like, it just like runs the card even hotter. So to me, it just makes no sense.
Uh-huh.
But again, at the end of the day, like, it's hopefully it does better.
Yep.
So
Well, yeah, I mean, what we saw was just like, I bet there's going to be different levels of adjustments too, right? Like you can have it like totally change everything, make it super realistic. You can make it just change a little bit of it. I think that at the end there's going to be like a little like different options for you to pick, because that's in general how DLSS, like you can kind of there's options.
yeah, and again, I mean, that's probably how it's going to be, which is going to be cool. But again, I just wish, not wish, I just kind of, it would have been better if they just didn't say, if Jensen didn't try to speak up and say this is not what it is, it's actually this, and just made everyone just more annoyed at it. We'll have to see how at the end of the day what it
Well, I'll have to
goes.
see how it goes.
With that going, so I'm sure you've heard the PS5 new pricing,
Yes.
which is now kind of ridiculous. So effective April 2nd, USD,
How much?
PS5.
How much
Hmm?
does a base PS5 cost right now?
Yeah, I'm going to go through the listing. So
Okay.
after April 2nd, PS5 is going to go up to $649.99. That's the disc version. Digital version is going to go to $599, and then the Pro version is going to $899. Originally, disc version PS5 and USD is $549, $499 for digital edition, and then $749 PS5 Pro edition. I think it's about like $150
$100.
increase. Yeah, and man, that is insane. Like if you're looking at Canadian, you're looking at regular PS5 after April 2nd is gonna be $819, digital $749, PS5 Pro is gonna be $1,099.99. And those pricing is just, yeah, it's ridiculous. Like $1,000 for a fucking console. I think that's actually wild.
Is it the memory price, you think?
I don't know why it's going up actually. I know they kind of mentioned that they're kind of following suit with Switch's price increase when they did the Switch price increase. So they're just now doing the PS5 price increase, but I just think it's a huge jump. I think it definitely does have something to do with the RAM and the hard drive issues and all that. But to jump like $100 is kind of insane. Like I don't know at this point if people are even gonna attempt to purchase it, because I mean, like, why buy a regular PS5 when you can buy the Pro? But the Pro's also like almost $1,000 USD and $1,000 in Canadian, right?
That's why stream gaming is going to be a thing very soon.
But stream gaming doesn't matter though. If you don't have a PS5, you still can't stream the game.
But just buy like a PC and just stream from a stream. Just pay like a subscription, like $10 a month or something like that. Just stream something. But in all the years that I've been gaming, I've never seen console prices rise because I've only seen console prices come down. In the past? Was there another example of console pricing rising? I don't think I've seen that before.
No, not really. Not that I know of. I mean, I feel like I think like a long time ago, console prices like went up a little bit due to demand.
Like I'm talking about like the same generation, right? Like when an N64 came out, it was X price, and then over time it just came down, right? I've never seen a gaming console come out and then the pricing rise before. Never seen before.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that before, and that honestly is like super wild. Like
because it should just go down, right? Because PlayStation 5, honestly, right now is an old machine. It's what is it, 5 years or 6 years?
It's pretty old. I don't remember how much years it is. I don't remember when it first came out.
I remember now. I think it's 2019.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like 6 years.
Yeah, and then for it to suddenly go up like that, like that is crazy. And just going back to your streaming thing too, the thing is though, you can't, like, if you wanted to play like PS5 exclusives, you can't you know what I mean, you can't stream the PS5 exclusive if you don't have a PS5.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you want to play PS5 exclusive, you're just gonna have to buy a PS5. There's no way around it.
I know, but that's what's crazy about it.
Now you gotta spend. To be completely honest, though, there are no good console exclusives right now. Name one. I can't name one.
Well, when GTA 6 comes out, it's going to be the console exclusive, right?
Wait, is it going to be console? I thought it was coming out for PC at the same time.
No, they never do that. GTA 6 is coming out only on PS5. I believe.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
November 19th. Hold on. Let me double check before I.
Because the thing is, yeah.
Sorry. It's PS5 and Xbox. PS5 and Xbox.
Okay. So, wow, that's wild. If it's just console, but no. But like GTA 6 aside, right? I can't think of any console exclusive for any console that I own that is like a very good game.
No, there definitely isn't. Like, I will say, like, if we're just talking about like console exclusives, like currently, yeah, there's really not a lot.
This generation, this generation, I can't think of one. Like of the older generations, tons, but this generation, none. For the PS5 and the Switch right now, I mean, for some unknown reason, people are just remaking old games. So
I don't think people really want to develop for the PS5 or any of the consoles, right? Because everyone's going to PC and stuff. So I feel like there's just been this big disconnect of people developing on or not wanting to develop on those systems. And again, I don't even know. Maybe there's something entirely different that they don't want to use their time and money to put on like a console. But there's definitely been changes where people are now gaming on PC much more than gaming on consoles, right? So I think that shift definitely.
Is PC gaming still a more economical option versus console right now? Because
I don't know
PCs are pretty
anymore.
expensive, right?
Yeah, I don't know anymore. Like I feel like they're both equally like economically non-friendly anymore. Like you're
Because
looking
it's
at like mhm.
yeah, because I mean memory alone, if you don't have like, I think the minimal you need to game is probably like 32, 32.
For
Yeah,
pricing,
I
they're like what do you mean?
no, like 32 gigs of RAM. Wait, is it gigs? Yeah.
You could probably get away with 16, honestly. I don't think. Sorry, just yawned.
Yeah, barely. But like, I feel like 32 is minimum, and then like a graphics card is over
No,
$1,000.
16's minimum. 32 is definitely not minimum.
Okay, well, and then you need a graphics card, you need a CPU, all that. I think if you add everything up, it's going to be over $1,000 versus a console still under $1,000.
Oh yeah, 100%. If you're actually building a PC, you're looking at like spending at least like $3,000-$4,000 if you want like a really good PC, right? If you just
No,
want
even
some
if you're
like,
gaming, like even if you're bare minimal, it's going to be $1,000.
well, the graphics card itself is already 1,000 plus.
For a moderate gaming rig, it's going to be $1,000. If you're going to build a low gaming rig, you might as well just do console.
I don't even think a moderate gaming rig you're gonna get for $1,000. That's not
Really?
possible. No, not anymore. Like you're looking at least spending like 2 Gs or something. Like you're not spending less than that. Which again is crazy because of how much I mean you could have gotten a decent PC, yeah, for like $1,000 before, but now I feel like you can't get shit for it. Like you can get like half of a PC. Or not even half of a PC. Which is crazy. Because then at this point you go, okay, like do I want to spend it on the PS5 or do I want to spend it on a PC? But at the end of the day, I feel like PC definitely gives you more options for gaming. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Definitely.
So yeah, I don't
So,
know.
but
I
no,
think at the
yeah,
end of the day,
yeah.
mhm.
Unless if there's like, yeah, there's no console exclusive that are good. So I think PC is the way to go because there's more variety.
Yeah, it just sucks that the
Yep.
that the pricing is going up, especially for like again, like if I wanted to play GTA 6, like it's like a bigger debate now, right? Like, okay, do I spend this much on fucking uh
You're gonna need to spend $1,100 at least. No, 120. That's the price of the game. $1,000 for a PS5 and
yeah, and
120 for
and
the
in the
game.
game, yeah, exactly. That's insane. Like it's like at that point, I might
That's
as well just
like
wait a year for them to put it on fucking PC, and then just buy it then. You know what I mean? Like
not
it's
even.
fucking
I don't think it's gonna even. Did they say exactly 1 year they're gonna release a PC version?
no. I just said a year because like
Yeah,
usually
because
it's roughly
normally
that
I feel
time.
like I normally I feel like it's longer than that.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be way longer than that. Which is so
Because I think
stupid.
it took forever for GTA 5 to release on PC.
Hmm. Yeah,
So
exactly. Which is
yep,
so dumb.
yep.
But what can you do? I don't know. So Lawrence, I know like with the PS5, you're not like a huge console gamer and whatnot, but like, how do you feel about like the crazy price increase? Especially now, like PS5 Pro, essentially it's going to be $1,000+ Canadian if you wanted the Pro, and even if you just went for digital or standard, you're still looking at $900 to $800 with tax and all that. Like, does that make you want to even get a console at this point or rather get a PS5 at this point? Or just kind of like, oh fuck, man, like this is getting
I
ridiculous.
mean, I don't think I was ever gonna get one, so like I don't think it moves the needle for me. It's weird because you've always seen consoles go down in price, down
Right? Yeah,
down
yeah.
the
Jackie was saying that
down the
earlier. Yeah,
lifespan, and then now it's just going up, right?
yeah,
So,
which is
uh,
crazy.
it's yeah, no, like I know why it has to happen, but yeah, I don't know what that's going to do to sales, or if that even pushes back like any future plans for the next console, right? Like,
Hmm.
if this is going to slow down the sales that much that they're going to be like, oh shit, no, let's hold on to this for a few more years until things die down. Like, if they have to come out with the PS6 and the price, the component prices are still that crazy,
Hmm.
I don't know what's gonna happen then for the sales. Like how do you release a console at that price?
Right. Yeah, and I agree too. Like it's just like Jackie was saying earlier, at this point you might as well just get like a PC or something for like buying instead of buying like PS5 or whatnot. But I don't know. I feel I like again, like you, I totally get the price increase, but it's just annoying. That's all. It's kind of like,
Yeah.
okay, like
Well,
why?
the thing is, like, at the same time, PC prices are also going up, right? So,
No,
like,
exactly.
at a
Yeah.
certain point, I don't know, like, how you can deal with that. Like,
Hmm.
just earlier, I was watching a video, and they're like, oh, SSD prices have gone up like 9 times in the last 6 months.
Right.
Like, not, like, what the hell? Like, how are people supposed to afford these things?
Right.
Right. So,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Fair enough. Jackie, are you
Mhm.
still playing the Play Crimson Desert or what? Like, is that off the table?
I want to, but IGN
Yeah.
said it's a 6 out of 10. So being an IGN fan, I don't think I should buy it.
IGN
Did
shill.
wait? Did IGN said that
Uh,
that it's buyable? No, I don't think so.
every
They said
other
that.
every other gamer and whatever said it's actually really, really good, but after playing like 100 hours or something.
Mhm.
Anyways, what
Oh,
I
no, no,
no.
no. Then Jackie's not going to go by that scale. Jackie's going to play like 2 hours and be like, no, this
Yeah,
game's
100
shit.
hours is too way. I've never played a game for 100 hours. That's nuts. Even
That's
Civilization
crazy.
6, I haven't played it for 100 hours.
That's
I
crazy.
think
That's
that's a
crazy.
lot. Yeah,
It's not a lot.
yeah,
One
it
of the
is.
main things why I'm asking you this is because recently, well, not recently, more like there's a couple things I want to talk about Crimson Desert. I'll talk about the shorter things first. So there's a lot of gamers apparently that have played already 50 hours in Crimson Desert, only to find out that they haven't even left the starting area yet. Like that is the sheer size of that map. And I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, considering that like you already put in 50 hours and you think you're like, oh yeah, like I'm pretty far in the game, right? And then you finally find out that you haven't even left like the starting like continent or whatever you want to call it. There's still like, a gigantic map to explore. Like I don't know how I would feel about that. I feel like that would just piss me off.
Oh,
What do you
well, I
guys
mean,
think?
I also heard that the game was like had very complicated controls. Like you needed to like press multiple buttons to execute a move or something like that.
Jackie, you've played Metal Gear Solid and like Metal Gear Solid 3. You
Yeah,
can't really complain about that.
Metal Gear Solid isn't that complicated though.
3 is kind of iffy.
Okay, I no, I think it's
No,
pretty
but I know
straightforward.
what you're saying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then yeah, so I think that was another one. Yeah,
They
there
actually
was
addressed
AI.
the
There was AI implemented in the game in the graphics as well.
yeah, I saw that too.
Yeah.
With the controls though, they actually talked about it, and they actually, when they released a patch, they actually reduced some of the. I don't know if they did it yet or if they're planning to, but they're planning to reduce some of the combat, not combat, but the control entries to make it a bit easier.
Yeah, like for a game like that, they should just make it like, like a 1 or 2 button mash. That would make it so much easier.
Yeah, just make it press square, and I do all my techniques at the same
Yeah,
time.
exactly.
It
It's
makes
like
no
that. It's like the
sense.
it's like the 1 button super move thing that Street Fighter has.
Easy mode.
Yeah.
Easy,
The
yeah,
new
essentially
the
easy
modern
mode.
controller or
Yeah, yeah.
something or whatever
Modern
you call. Yeah.
controls. Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
ridiculous. The other thing I find crazy in Crimson Desert is obviously we talked about how big the map sizing is, and apparently it'll take like I don't know how long it take. They said, but like it could take like an hour to walk from one town to the other.
I'm pretty sure
But
you can fast travel, right?
I don't know about that one. So in the game, they actually do give you a way to travel a bit faster, which is in a vein of a flying dragon mount, which it really sounds awesome, man. Like I'm gonna fly my dragon everywhere. However, tell me why in this game when you unsummon your dragon, the fucking dragon goes on a 50-minute cooldown. Are you fucking kidding me? Is this like an MMO or something? The fact that what if I actually unmount during like I'm flying to another town? Now I got to spend an hour walking there? Fuck off, man. That is insane. Like 50
Yeah, that's stupid.
minutes.
There should be 0 cooldown on mounts, regardless of the game type.
Like,
See,
mhm.
Dixon, what would you feel if in maybe like a month's time the devs come out with like a DLC
Mhm.
and say, "Hey, buy this $5 or $1 DLC and reduces cooldown to 0." Well, one-time use per use.
One time for, oh my god, that's ridiculous. How about I just walk then? Fuck it. I'm
Yeah,
not fucking,
yeah.
all right. Like,
$1 for each time you want to minimize cooldown.
yeah, that is wild. Like, even in MMOs, man, mounts, like Jackie said, are always off. There's no cooldown on mounts, right? On an
Oh, for sure.
item, sure. On a skill, sure, no problem. But like, you're telling me a 50-minute, I don't even know why you put 50 minutes. Like, eh, that blew my mind. When I saw that fucking blew my mind. I was like, this is
I'm
insane.
telling you, Dixon, Dragon's gonna go eat too. Like, hey, boss gonna let me go. All right, I'm just gonna go find some food, and I'll be right back, dude. It's realistic.
Yeah, let me go eat some food real quick. Come back later. Insane.
Well, that is not realistic, because, I mean, if you realistically have a mount, you ride it whenever you want.
No, it's true. A lot of people are also mad that they Crimson Desert kind of alluded to you be able to tame dragons for mounts, but it wasn't actually a thing. You can't actually do that. At least not that we know of yet. So the main thing I really want to mention about this game, I posted a clip maybe in the earlier week, and it was a Crimson Desert clip, and it was this guy fighting like this monkey, one of the bosses. And originally on last week when I was talking this game with Lawrence, I was saying that people complain too much about games being hard, and they should just get better. However, after watching that quick clip of that boss fight, I just think Crimson Desert is fucking toxic. Like, that was a ridiculous boss fight. I do
It was
not
so
think
awesome.
it was great, but I do not think as a human to like be able to block all that. Like, it literally, he had literally no cooldown on his attack, no flinch mechanic. It was just a non-stop barrage of like fist pounding throws into like it was ridiculous. And then obviously a lot of people complain about it and whatever. In Crimson Desert, Pearl Abyss came out with some patch, obviously with a bunch of different things, but they nerfed the monkey, and now he's much more tamer in the fight. I think I posted that clip after too, where it just you just had more opportunity to go in and like attack and come back out, compared to the first fight where if you go in, you're probably gonna get like mangled right in a millisecond. The question for me is to you guys, it's, do you feel like nerfing these kind of encounters is a good thing for players, or do you think it kind of like it like degrades like the work that not degrade, but like kind of like softens the vision of what the creators originally wanted? Like, they wanted like a hard ass fight, but then like 80% of your gamers can't fucking beat it. Now you got to make the choice, like, do we nerf this bitch or do we leave it as is and not have anyone progress, right? Like, what is your opinion on those?
I don't think it needs to be nerfed, but there should be a game setting where you can just put it to easy, and then when you're done, put it back to normal.
I think Pearl Abyss said they didn't have a difficulty setting. I think it was just insane. Like, that was a difficulty
No,
setting.
just like add a difficulty setting. Like, don't change the boss stuff, because if that leaves the option open for other people that want the challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think the difficulty stuff seems like they're going for the Dark Souls way, right? Dark Souls didn't have a difficulty setting for that stuff, so I can see what they're going for, but at the same time, I feel like maybe they didn't play test it enough. Like, it just seems like they're like, oh, people are having trouble with this guy. Come on, what are you guys, noobs? It's like, no one can deal with that. Like, what are you doing? Like, I don't know the mechanics of the game. Like, I don't know if maybe there's a stamina meter associated with blocking,
Right.
but hey, maybe you can block for like the next 2 minutes, and there's an opening for you to strike. Who knows, right? But
Mm-hmm.
it just seems like it's when I watch it, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, are you ever going to be able to attack at all? Like, you're no, the craziest thing is like you're blocking shit, and then the guy just grabs you and like does the Hulk thing on you,
Yeah.
right? I'm like, what the fuck is going? You're just getting fucked up.
You're literally like a ragdoll just getting like thrown around, and you're kind of like, what am I doing here?
Yeah.
And then,
Again,
like,
as a viewer, I think
mhm,
that looks sick as hell.
right,
But as a player, I think that's like that'd be a pain in the
frustrating
ass.
as hell, right?
Yep.
Like, just and the thing is too, like you were saying, like, can you imagine, even if you had like a stamina block bar or like a parry bar, like how many attacks are you gonna parry? There was like at least 20 attacks in that second, right? And like you're not gonna be able to block parry all that. Uh, but so
Hey,
mhm.
look, everyone needs to be able to play like Daigo, right? Perfect parry everything,
Perfect
and
parry,
then do
parry
that
for
one
everything.
super combo to kill.
So for Jackie, you don't care. You say you shouldn't nerf. But Lawrence, you say it's okay, or sorry, like,
I kind of agree that you shouldn't nerf if
mhm,
that's your vision. But at a certain point, like if it's your fault that you didn't test it enough, then I guess so.
right,
Like how many honestly, like how many people actually got through that fight, right? Like if the percentage is like really bad, you got like 1% people
mm-hmm,
who got past your first boss fight. What's that going to do your the rest of your game,
mm-hmm,
right? Like
mm-hmm,
at a certain point, you kind of, if you have the ability to change that, I guess you can. But
right,
I do think ideally you get the difficulty slider.
mm-hmm. Okay, interesting. It's interesting you say that too, like, but not nerfing stuff. I don't know if you're familiar with like how MMOs, like, especially I'll use WoW as the example. Anytime WoW releases their new expansion, they have the new raid bosses or whatever, right? So I don't know how true this part is, but WoW or Blizzard, I won't say overtunes their first raids, but they make them, but they don't. I think they test them, but they leave it as is kind of thing. And obviously, every expansion, the pro guilds are always going to do races to see who gets worlds versus achievements and all that stuff. Uh, During those raids, Blizzard actually has GMs in the raid, invisible, watching, and they actually nerf and buff on the fly. Apparently, so if they wipe on something ridiculous, they will look into it and be like, okay, guys, that was actually really fucked up. Let's scale that back or whatever, or that kind of stuff. And they actually kind of tune as the raid goes on. I believe the players know this is happening, and I believe they can voice their opinions out. I don't know how true this part is. I've only watched like a few of these raid kind of stuff. But I think like that I feel like is okay because I don't know. Again, I don't know how they tune their raids.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
I think the difference is that you have a multiplayer game versus like the Crimson Desert single player game, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
tuning for a single player, I feel like is something that's doable, like a much easier thing to do. Again, if you have a toggle, that's easier to add in,
Right.
or whatever the case, right? But
Mm-hmm.
like a multiplayer setting, especially for MMO, I feel like there's such a much greater variety of things that can happen, or
Mm-hmm.
like much more variables,
Right.
that I can see that, like, I will give that a pass, right? Especially like as a live service game, you're expecting that to happen, right? Like again, single player and multiplayer, I kind of have that distinction there.
Mm-hmm.
um yeah, so
Okay, fair enough. I think it's funny that they did nerf the monkey. I, like you guys, I wish they didn't nerf the monkey, and I would rather people just figure it out. Even though I think I would slam my head against it for a long ass time. But I think that would be the fun part, right? I don't know, personally.
I just
I
quit.
think
I just quit and stopped playing the game.
uh, dude, Jack, you quit on the first boss of Armored Core 6.
Yeah. Like, I mean, if I can't, if there, so I usually play the game until either like I get super bored of it, or if I can't proceed because something's too hard. Yep.
that is
Whichever comes
ridiculous.
first.
That is ridiculous. So really funny thing. So I was in the shower, okay, and I had this random thought. Okay, this is where I have my best thoughts. Because obviously last week we were talking about RE9, and I was a bunch of RE9 clips been showing up on my feed like recently. About Leon, and like there's this one scene where like I forgot it was Nemesis or Tyrant comes out and punches Leon. and he flies to the wall, and he's like, "Oh god!" And he still stands back up and whatever. And I was thinking, man, if we had a zombie apocalypse, RE style, and a tyrant nemesis came right now at me, I think I'm dead. I'm not Leon. I can't take that punch. Probably break all
Yep.
my ribs. Like,
Totally.
and then I was just thinking, like, I know it's a video game, but it's kind of ridiculous that fucking Leon can tank that punch, slam against the wall, not even cough any blood, and gets back up, and he's like, "Yeah, okay."
So the question is whether or not he's trained with Chris before, right? You've seen Chris deal those punches to the boulder.
He punched one
Maybe
boulder. He
Leon
punched
just
one
takes those
boulder.
punches all the time. He's like, I just gotta take these, like, you know.
Like, again, I understand Resident Evil is not quote unquote supposed to be a realistic game, but it's kind of hilarious watching Leon get slapped around so much, and then like gets back up and kind of goes like, "Yeah, whatever."
No,
That was
no. But that okay. So
Mm-hmm.
okay, I mean, if you look at the Warhammer 40K world, okay,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
there's human super soldiers, right? That are not genetically modified. They're just tougher, right?
Okay.
Like the Astartes are Arbites or Arbites or whatever. You know, they're humans, they're soldiers, but they're tougher than the regular person. Like these guys can also take a punch. So Leon's just like you know, he's just like a tough person. That's how I see it.
I almost kind of wish they came out and said like, "Oh, Leon like is a little bit stronger because he has the virus in him or something like that." Do you know what I mean? A little more
He has the
durable.
I
virus,
think
doesn't
that's
he?
people's headcanon.
He
and
does have the
basically said
virus,
that.
right? Does he?
Yeah.
Yeah. In 9 he has the virus. Yeah. Yeah, I
Maybe
believe
he
so
has.
too. It's like
Yeah.
everyone's head. They're like, "Yeah, Leon's so powerful because he has the virus," like Wesker and fake Wesker. I forgot his name. I forgot his damn name.
Well, he also had the last Plagueis implanted in him at one point, but I don't think that's a factor anymore.
No, I mean they took it out or something, or they fixed it or something, right?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
He's just a strong human
That's
being.
in 4.
He's just a
Yeah,
strong human being.
He's a strong human being. And then now I guarantee you, I talked about this with Lawrence last week. There's some spoilers here, but as Leon gets cured, I feel like they're gonna make this thing where they're gonna be like, "Well, because Leon got cured by this, he hasn't aged a single year." And he's gonna be like 20, 36, and he's still gonna look the same, and that's what they're gonna use as the crux. They're gonna be like, "Oh, it's because he got the super serum. He's now stronger and like healthier than ever." You know what I mean? I feel like that's gonna, even though it's very cliche, I feel like that's what's gonna happen, which is fine. I mean, I feel like Leon's a fan favorite, and I don't think people want to see him go away, considering now they gave him like humongous muscles and and he looks so rugged
That's
and
the
stuff.
way.
Another thing with RE9, I don't know if have you seen the non-canon ending or the canon ending? There's like a different ending
No,
in
I
RE9.
don't know what that is.
No, okay, I won't talk about it. Maybe we'll talk about it later or something. So that's pretty much it for me here. I don't know if you guys have anything else you want to mention before we head out. No? Nothing?
I'm
Nope, nothing. Yeah, nothing on my list.
Jackie, any updates for your 40K adventures?
Well, okay. Well, so I'm reading a lot, and so I'm playing Rogue Trader right now,
Uh-huh.
and
Mhm.
I can tell you, as I'm playing the game, it actually helps me a lot understand when I'm reading the books, because the books, I think, assume you have like some base knowledge of what's going on.
Mhm.
I don't. So a lot of the times when I'm reading the content in the book, I don't know like what certain things are. But then when I'm playing Rogue Trader, those stuff like pops up, like, you know, the different types of soldiers, the servitors, you know, the different ranks of what people are in certain places. Like, I understand that from the game, and then I take that knowledge and I apply it and I think about it as I'm reading the story and the lore, and it's so much more fun to read it when you actually like can picture it from how it's supposed to be like in the game.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. The next one that's coming up was it the Dark Heresy or something like that? Apparently that's like the next Road Trader esque game. Yeah, that one I'm definitely gonna play for sure. I have very high hope. Road Trader is actually a really good game. I didn't even know. I'm on chapter 2 now. I didn't even know you can battle ships. You can battle ships. It's not just humans battling. You can drive your freaking spaceship, space shuttle, or space citadel, that huge thing that you're driving, and you can fight other ships with it. That is so cool. That's so cool. It's a good game. Totally recommend it.
Awesome.
I'm glad you're
Awesome.
enjoying it.
Warhammer's the
I
best.
do wonder if it helps that, like, I'm assuming for the games,
Mhm.
they make it a little bit more digestible. Like they basically do some sort of introduction for the characters
Oh,
that you play.
there's
So
a lot
that
to
makes it easier
read.
for you to get into.
In
Right?
Rogue Trader, there's a lot to read. Like,
Mm.
I'm just like on a single screen of just dialogue, it's like 15 to 20 minutes worth of reading. And then the game proceeds. And then but that type of reading I'll actually take time to read because it teaches me a lot of stuff about what I'm reading about in the storybooks right now. So without the content in the game, I don't think me reading the books is going to be as enjoyable as it is now. Because as I'm reading through it, I'm like, oh yeah, totally. Like, I get it. I can picture it. I know how it looks like. I know what it's meant to look like. Yeah.
Does this make you want to play more of the back catalog of 40K games?
Yeah, I mean, I think I told you I'm playing Space Marine 1. I haven't gotten
Yep.
too far away
Oh.
from that because I am
Oh,
yeah.
I don't think you mentioned that you started it. I think
Yeah,
you were
I
looking at
started
it. I
it.
don't think
I
you
started it.
Okay.
Yeah. The graphics aren't good, but like I mean it's not it is what
I
it is.
mean,
Yeah, it's Space Marines.
that
It's
thing's
pretty
like
cool.
a decade old.
Yeah. But I definitely want to spend more time with Rogue Trader. I am playing Rogue Trader every day. Every day I spend about at least 40 minutes to an hour on Rogue Trader. Yeah. It's not an easy game either. There's a lot of stuff to it. There's a lot of strategy when you're fighting. So the next game that comes out, I definitely have very high hopes for.
I really wonder if you would be able to get into XCOM at this point.
Wait,
with,
what?
with what you've played in.
What's
With
XCOM?
Huh?
XCOM? Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know,
Wait, is
maybe.
XCOM is not 40K universe, right?
It's not.
Yeah, I never heard of it. No, no thanks. I'm just going to be concentrating on Pocacopia and or
Pocopia.
Pocopia and Rogue Trader. Those are the only two things I'm playing right now. Yep.
I would love you to explain that as, hey, Pocopia is basically in the 40K universe. I'd be like, hell yeah.
Yeah, so anyway,
Pocopia-
Pocopia's in here.
Yeah, Pocopia I've been enjoying a lot. So, I get inspiration from watching other YouTubers build their cities. So that gives me some inspiration on building mine. I haven't really done
So-
much, but yeah, I kind of have an idea what I'm
Got
going to do.
Question for you for
Yeah.
that. Were you able to chase Hitmonchan out of your town?
No, I'm actually really nice to every single one of my Pokemons.
That's not what you said last
It
time.
didn't sound like it last time.
No,
yeah,
no.
You said you fucking hated
Yeah,
it.
I hated it, but like I changed my mind because all the Pokemons actually kind of play a role in the game. Like you kind of need all of them. Yeah.
Mhm,
So the
you
I
ones
was
do.
that
hoping that
yeah,
you would be able
the
to.
ones
run
that
them
you
out of your
teach
city.
the ones that I mean there are ones that teach you their powers, and then there are ones that don't teach you their powers, but you need them there to use their powers. And you need Pokemons to help you build shit. You need Pokemons to help you get raw items, raw material.
Mhm.
Yeah, so everybody kind of works together. So I guess I really can't chase off anybody. Yep.
There's a bunch of memes that some people were like, some guy built like an underground prison, and it was like for Mr. Mime. I was like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
no, you could totally do that. I can see. Yeah, you can totally do that. Yeah.
I was like, wow, someone hates Mr. Mime over here or
Dixon,
something.
did you
That's
play any
crazy.
Pokopia? Did you play any Pokopia?
Not me, but yes. I've seen a few things on it, so.
But did you play a
It's
little
not
bit of
bad.
it yourself?
No, I haven't had time.
Oh, you should.
We're
I
doing
think you'll
real
enjoy
stuff.
Dixon's
real
playing
games.
real Pokemon, doing shiny hunting.
Wait,
I'm actually
isn't there a
shiny
new
hunting right now.
Isn't there a new Pokemon game coming out, like Pokemon Champions or something like that? Is that what it's called?
That's not really not like a Pokemon game. It's more like a complicated. It's kind of like what's it called, the Battle Stadium or whatever on that system that I can't remember right now.
Yeah, N64.
N64, yeah. Yeah,
Do
someone
you-
made
do
a
you need to
joke about.
Yeah.
Someone made a joke about how like when Battle Stadium or whatever was out, the graphics looked the exact same as what it is right now. And people were kind of like,
Oh,
"What the
no.
fuck?"
Oh no.
So
Yeah, it's not true. The Pokemon right now looks a little bit better, but
yeah,
my problem with the
yeah.
Pokemon like battle stuff nowadays is that they don't actually interact. At least from what I remember of Pokemon Stadium, is
Mhm.
that you would have the attack animation, and then the other Pokemon would just be like, "Oh no, I got hit." It's like you don't actually ever see them actually connect, and it always looks really awkward.
Oh shit! Oh, my face!
So,
Oh, yeah, that's
yeah.
fair.
It's like how the old Pokemon's like, oh, do a tackle. The Pokemon just shifts a little bit.
Yeah.
It's like, oh no, I got hit. So,
Oh, that's awesome. Hopefully, maybe next week we'll have more information on, or not more information, but more info from Jackie about Pokemon. Yeah, Pokemon. So I think that's it for us this week. Again, if you're listening on YouTube, give us a follow. If you're listening on Spotify, give us a follow, and we'll see you guys next week.
all right, see ya.
Bye bye.